Hobo was founded in 1991 on my mother Tony Ray's dining room table in Annapolis, Maryland. Her vision then and our vision today really was to create a line of stylish, cool leather goods for real women that really combined purposeful details with cool, stylish looks. So that really is very much the founding of Hobo, the founding principles that we follow today.
Koren, coming from a creative background, I think was a natural choice for her mom to look to help to start the business. Koren and I were dating at the time, and so my involvement really started more from a logistics standpoint, and help with some of the the earlier presentations of the line and more of the business aspects of it. Whether it was sales planning, pricing, those types of things.
You brought us our first computer.
The first computer, that kind of thing. So that was my background. I have a degree in business, and so that was sort of my aspect of working with the creative team, as it were.
When I think about the Hobo DNA, it really has to do with those founding principles that my mother believed in so strongly: originality, creativity, quality, and I think that those are woven, into the brand DNA and in everything that we do. I think from our designs to our marketing to the company culture that we try to create. So I think when I think about the DNA, it really has to do with those really fundamental things.
From the business side of things, it's also a lot about integrity, and we didn't set out to become the biggest brand around, but we wanted to be fair and have long-term relationships with the customers that buy from us, both our retailers and our consumers. From a design perspective, I think our mantra is a little bit about when vintage meets modern, I think is probably the phrase that resonates mostly with
Sure. No, I think that's
people.
good. I think a large part of our brand DNA is very much about that. Cool is when vintage meets modern. So we find ways to really kind of weave that into our designs on a daily basis, looking for ways to be inspired by aesthetics from bygone eras, but ways to introduce modern elements, be it function, be it modern materials, into those kind of vintage inspired designs.
We try to be a very real company. We want live people to answer the phone when you call in. That relationship, both with the consumers and the retailers that carry our line, is very important. We never want to, outsource customer service or any call centers. We really feel that it's important that they speak to the people that really stand behind the brand. We've been working with Merritt Properties, I think, for about 10 years or so. It was a great partnership because it wasn't about a move to a particular place, but it was more about a relationship and building it to have us in a space that we could grow into over time.
We've been very, very happy in this space. It's really wonderful to have all of our departments under one roof, to have our warehouse together with our design team and our production team, for them to be able to go and see product as it's arriving. I think for all of our team members to be in one place has really made a big difference and created a very positive environment and a great team spirit. So it's a great place for Hobo. Much the way we make sure that there are very real people answering the phone when you have questions. The same is true with very real people designing the bags. We haven't outsourced that. We maintained all of our design in-house, and I think that's kind of unusual for a brand our size in our industry today. So we're very proud of that. I mean, I think it filters down to a lot of levels with our company, so that I think when a consumer interacts with the brand, with Hobo, they feel a very real sense, and I think that's what people are looking for today. Special brands that have a story, that have that they can really have a real connection with, and I think that's very important to us at Hobo.